the question becomes, what is cancer? Cancer is, we've discussed this many times over, I mean, in many of the videos, but basically cancer is what Dr. Otto Warburg said in 1931. It's a failure of cellular respiration, period. Simple, not complicated. What does that mean? That means the mitochondria in the cells that make energy are destroyed, become dysfunctional. 40 to 60% of them become dysfunctional. The cell now has to ferment in order to make enough energy so that it can perform all of its metabolic requirements. Okay, so, and so that's what it does. It's fermenting, and so in order to ferment, it now signals the nucleus to turn on certain genes, to turn off certain genes, to support fermentation. And this modification of the genetic expression is what we call oncogenes and all that. So all these things are not driving the ship. They're not causing it. They are a response to it. They're an accommodation to it. So we know cancer is not genetic. Just look up Dr. Thomas Seyfried, watch his videos, read his books. Cancer is a metabolic disease. You'll get all the data you need to understand that cancer is not a genetic process, but rather a metabolic process. And so therefore, that's great. That's empowering, because now we know all we have to do is change the environment around the cell, and it will change what it has to do. The cells respond to the environment around it, and actually we have control over what's around those cells, for the most part, by what we eat, what we drink, the way we conduct our lives, our relationships, when we sleep, etc. All those things control the environment around the cell. We can do that. So this is empowering information. So cancer, again, simply put, is when the cell is fermenting because it can no longer produce energy through the what's called oxidative phosphorylation, the efficient way that healthy cells do. So it has to ferment. That's all it is. So basically, our job is to just change the environment around it, and it goes back to normal.